If I don't write this book, thousands of people will continue to suffer at their corporate jobs, which lead them to unhappy lives. Unhappy people tend to vent on people they love and care about, which will hurt their relationships with their significant others and lead to more divorces, which will lead to more children suffering from watching their parents fight, which leads to more unhealthy relationships in the future. And the cycle just continues for future generations if I don't commit to writing the book.
Doesn't sound very important.
You know.
No. So you think you're breaking a cycle?
I feel that by allowing people to have breaking the cycle of the corporate world and be able to fulfill their passions will lead to happier relationships, which breaks the cycle.
Okay. Happier relationships leads to happier children? Leads to what?
Better lives for them and for the world.
How are they better?
They get to follow their hearts and their passions and not be forced into something they don't want to do.
Why does that matter?
Tell me about a person, dude.
Yeah.
Tell me about a person. You're making this general.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, I think a lot of people are brainwashed as kids going into, they follow a path. I got to go to school, I got to do these things without ever thinking about it.
Who does that remind you of?
Well, myself, 100%.
Okay.
You know, I went into where I thought I was supposed to go and did all the things, and then the world exploded, and I was like, oh wait, there's more options, there's better options.
Tell the story, tell the 9/11 story real quickly.
Yeah, so that's a hard one.
There we go.
So it was a Tuesday morning, sitting in the office, 8:30 in the morning, sitting in an inside conference room, and we looked out, and a whole bunch of people were running over the windows because a plane flew into the Twin Towers that we lived directly into. At the time, everybody said it was a Cessna. It turned out to be something bigger. So we went into firefighter mode that day, and my job was to get the photos out to every newspaper in the world in under 5 minutes. And we were supposed to take down the news server. And so I ran over to the picture desk. They asked us to go to the roof, to bring a digital camera to the roof to give it to the photographer. The photographer wasn't there, so I took the first pictures of the scene that went out to every major newspaper that day. We weren't allowed to leave our buildings and did all sorts of stupid shit that day. Snuck past the National Guard to get back to my job after leaving the area. And woke up and realized there's got to be a better way. Watching people having a choice to jump or burn and taking those pictures. And so,
Hold on. Those people who are choosing to jump from the 100th story or burn to death, what did you think about your saying? I don't mean this in not a bad, selfish way. What did you realize about those people?
that could have been me.
Right, and what else about them
And they all had hopes and dreams that they'll never get a chance to fulfill.
that they had put off to slave away in an office job, right?
Yep. And so that thought just stayed in my head, and I figured a way to get out of it and want to help other people not be in that same situation.
It's not important?
Yeah. I'm already committed to it, so I already know.
Now that it's specific, though, see how real that is?
Yeah.
That's a real story. Where you started was, we, people, the world, fuck that shit. Talking about you and people just like you, right?
Yep.
So you're in?
Yeah, I'm in.